Peace and blessings, family. Welcome back to my channel. I am your brother Joe, and we are the way. And today is September 7th, 2025. It's a unique day. Today there's actually a blood full moon eclipse occurring as I'm speaking. And I decided to do a Bible study today and read Isaiah 47, which is it's titled The Humiliation of Babylon. And the reason why I'm choosing to do this study today is to shed some light on darkness. If you don't know, a lot of occult practitioners tend to do rituals specifically on full moons. And with blood moons, they tend to do a lot more blood sacrifices. So we know that there's nothing new under the sun. These things have basically been occurring since the fall. We know that God is orchestrating everything, but He's also giving us the wisdom and insight to become aware of what's going on so we could use our authority to stand against it. So I'm going to go ahead and read Isaiah 47 out of the ESV. And it reads, "Come down and sit in the dust, O Virgin of Babylon. Sit on the ground without a throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For you shall no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind flour. Put off your veil, strip off your robe, uncover your legs, pass through the rivers. Your nakedness shall be uncovered, and your disgrace shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will spare no one. Our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, is His name. He is the Holy One of Israel. Sit in silence and go into darkness, O daughters of the Chaldean, for you shall no more be called the mistress of kingdoms. I was angry with my people. I profaned my heritage. I gave them into your hand. You showed them no mercy. On the aged you made your yoke exceedingly heavy. You said, I shall be mistress forever, so that you did not lay these things to heart or remember their end. Now, therefore, hear this, you lovers of pleasure, who sit securely, who say in your heart, I am, and there is no one besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, or know the loss of children. These two things shall come to you in a moment, in one day. The loss of children and the widowhood shall come upon you in full measure. In spite of your many sorceries and the great power of your enchantments, you felt secure in your wickedness. You said, no one sees me. Your wisdom and your knowledge led you astray, and you said in your heart, I am, and there is no one besides me. But evil shall come upon you, which you will not know how to charm away. Disaster shall fall upon you, for which you will not be able to atone. And ruin shall come upon you suddenly, of which you know nothing. Stand fast in your enchantments and your many sorceries, with which you have labored from your youth. Perhaps you may be able to succeed. Perhaps you may inspire terror. You were wearied with your many counsels. You let them stand forth and save you. Those who divided the heavens, who gaze at the stars, who at the new moons make known what shall come upon you. Behold, they are like stubble. The fire consumes them. They cannot deliver themselves from the power of the flame. No coal or warming oneself is this, no fire to sit before. Such to you are those with whom you have labored. You have done business with you from your youth. They wander about, each in his own direction. There is no one to save you. All right, so let's get into the breakdown, an explanation of these verses. And we're going to start off with verses 1 through 3. And it reads, "Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground without a throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Your nakedness shall be uncovered, and your disgrace shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will spare no one." So, in ancient historical time, Babylon was the symbol of pride. It was the symbol of wealth. It was the symbol of everything against God and the hidden knowledge that they had. But we know here that this Babylon system is going to be humiliated. Instead of sitting as a queen, she's now going to be cast to the ground, exposed, and powerless. But this also relates to what is currently happening in our modern time with secret orders, secret societies that present themselves as enlightened, superior, or untouchable. These too will be humbled and exposed, and their mysteries, they're not going to protect them when God starts to act. And these things are coming soon. This is why the Holy Spirit is having me touch on this verse right now, especially today on this full moon. Verse 4 reads, "Our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, is the Holy One of Israel." So the meaning of this is in the middle of judgment here, and as we're looking at this passage, Isaiah is reminding the faithful who their hope is. So this is a reminder of who our hope is, where our hope lies. But the parallel we see in the modern world is while these hidden powers begin to collapse, the people of God have a true Redeemer who's always been the truth, the light of the world, not a secret council or secret covenant. It's not taking part of this secret initiate order, but it's Christ who's been openly revealed to all. Verses 5 through 7, it reads, "Sit in silence and go into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. You said, I shall be mistress forever. You did not lay these things to heart or remember their end." So here, Babylon thought that her reign would never end. She didn't even consider her own downfall. Does that kind of sound familiar? The modern parallel here is these shadow governments. The occult world often believes that its control is eternal, but God decrees silence and darkness over them. Their arrogance blinds them to their inevitable collapse, which is soon to come. Verses 8 through 9 read, "Now therefore hear this, you lover of pleasures, who sit securely, who say in your heart, I am, and there is no one besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, or know the loss of children. These two things shall come upon you in a moment. In one day the loss of children and widowhood shall come upon you in full measure." So Babylon here is claiming self-sufficiency. It's pretending to be like God. It's saying, I am, there is no one besides me. But the fact of the matter is, destruction will hit them suddenly. And the modern parallel here is that these occult practitioners, the elite systems, so often echo the same arrogance, believing that they are the ultimate authority. But judgment can fall overnight unraveling all their networks and their influence. And this is taking place right now. We are in the age of the internet, and we have to be wise in the things that we consume, but the truth is being made known. Verse 10 reads, "You felt secure in your wickedness. You said, 'No one sees me.' Your wisdom and your knowledge lead you astray. And you said in your heart, 'I am, there is no one besides me.'" So Babylon, again, is trusted in its hidden knowledge, in its secrecy, thinking that no one's going to be able to figure them out or expose them. And here in our modern time, secret societies thrive on secrecy. They thrive on surveillance, manipulation, control. But God sees everything. Their very so-called wisdom, the occult sciences, the symbols, their rituals are going to become their downfall. Verses 11 through 12. "But evil shall come upon you, which you will not know how to charm them away. Disaster shall fall upon you, for which you will not be able to atone. Stand fast in your enchantments and many sorceries, with which you have labored from your youth. Perhaps you may be able to succeed. Perhaps you may inspire terror." So the meaning here is when judgment comes, the sorcery, their rituals, they will be powerless. And God is basically, he's mocking them. He's mocking their futile attempts, right? He's just watching this, observing everything. He's taking note. And here in our current atmosphere, it's been practiced for centuries, these occult practices, these blood oaths, these rituals, the sacrifices, the soothsayers and astrologists, this magic. It's not going to stop God's hand, and their tools are going to be proven useless. Like, they already know their tools are being proven useless. If they know who you are and they've tried to do work against God's chosen, they know who you are because it's coming back on their heads tenfold. So verses 13 through 15, we're almost done here. "You are wearied with your many counsels. You let them stand forth and save you. Those who divide the heavens, who gaze at the stars, who at the new moons make known what shall come upon you. Behold, you are like stubble. The fire consumes them. Such to you are those with whom you have labored. You have done business, who have done business with you from your youth. They wander about, each in his own direction. There is no one to save you." So here we could see historically Babylon's astrologers and magicians, they're powerless. All their alliances are being scattered when destruction and judgment is coming upon them. And even in today, in our current times, we see a proliferation of these very things, people manipulating people through occult practices, occult planners, these diviners, and this predictive scientists, this exoteric orders, I should say, occult orders. They cannot change what God's decree is. And when these systems begin to collapse, everyone who's been a part of it, all their partners, all the fellow elites, all the secret societies, they're going to abandon them. They're going to meet their judgment, right? So the theme here that we take away from Isaiah 47 as it's applied today in our lives is that we are exposing the secrecy, what's hidden in occultism, in these secret societies, these bloodlines that are running this beast system. It's going to be revealed. And the interesting thing is that I have a 33 degree Mason in my family, not related by blood, but married in. And I know what's going, like, God has shown me these things from them. And it's sadly, this is my sister's husband. But what we're taking away here is that there's going to be a collapse of their pride, their false claims to godlike authority. We see it. I am, there's no one besides me. We are the G of masonry, the grand masters. This is going to be crushed. It's frail. It's futility of their sorcery. All these things that they're putting out there, the enchantments, the symbols in music videos and concerts and symbolism in TV, these rituals that they're showing you in your face, they're not going to have any power before the living God. So there's going to be isolation in their judgment. The networks, the alliances, all these things that they thought that they had organized, they're going to begin to fail. And as they fail, each one is going to scatter, and they're not going to have anyone to rescue them. But we are going to be firm in our faith. So there's a contrast of power here, right? So the occult claims hidden light, but God is revealed in truth through Christ, because it's the true way through salvation. It's not about enlightenment. It's about knowing, believing, and walking in that faith. So that is the word that I have for you today. Stay prayed up, stay armored up. We're out here. It's spiritual warfare that we are currently in, and we have to have wisdom. We have to walk boldly, courageously, and know that we are divinely guided and protected. And so whoever is, playing these little games against you, you know who I'm talking about. These things are going to be falling upon you, and you probably already are experiencing them. So it's better that you cut it out now, and you just repent, and you humble yourself, because if not, you have a long road ahead of you. With that being said, family, much love. May peace be with you. Until next time, take care.